Hi everyone! You might be wondering where on earth are we today? We are now in the Bama Sweet Tea Garden and we are experiencing the best of all, the Yao people singing while picking up Bama Sweet Tea. If you are watching right now, my name is Lucy and behind the camera is my colleague Leah. We are live from China Plus America. Have a look at this beautiful tea singing and tea culture. Really good to see everyone here. Today, we are very lucky to be in the small piece of heaven called the Bama County. And we are going to learn everything about the Chinese tea culture, and China is where tea was born. So we are going to learn about the Chinese tea culture, and at the same time, we are going to learn about the Bama sweet tea and what those beautiful ladies are singing. Good to see you, Jessie. Good to see Missy. Good to see Mark. Missy is beautiful. Thank you very much. So these tea ladies, they are singing about tea and they're singing about their harvest. If you have any questions, you can let us know. We can enjoy the beautiful singing while you're having your questions. My name is Lucy and behind the camera is my colleague Leah. We have Rose who's here. Great to see you, Rose. We have Damon from South Carolina. Do you drink tea? And where do you get your tea from? Please let me know. Behind me is the beautiful mountain and the scenery of the Bama County in the south of China. So yes, you're right. Right now we're in the south of China in the Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. This area has not only really beautiful tea, but also a lot of ethnic Chinese groups. Jose said beautiful, we have Angelo, we have Jessie, I have Gloris, said I love tea. Melissa said China is so beautiful and I love it. Steve said great work Lucy, thank you. So if you love tea, follow our live stream today. We are going to talk to you all about tea culture and about where tea is from. Check out this plant. This is one type of tea plants. And these beautiful ladies are going to help me go and harvest some tea together. We have Francisco's here, said Lucy, I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. Great! Francisco, do you drink tea in Minnesota and where do you get it? We have Tony is from York and we have Eduardo from Cleveland, Ohio, loves green tea. We do have green tea right here and I will show you our green tea plant later as well. Come with me and we can talk to some of these ladies. 大家好，可以和观众说嗨，一起说，嗨，摇摇手，摇摇手，摇摇手。Hello to Kenny, hello to Janet, hello to Diamond, definitely green tea, and hello to Gloris. If you have any questions or comments about tea, you can let me know as well. Leave your comments in the comment section. You can check out the beautiful scarf on this lady. Hello to Miss Cushion from Portland. Hello to James, and everyone, you can like and share this video as much as you can. So 大姐们，现在我们去拿篮子一起采茶好吗？一起走，一起走。So the ladies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ladies, they're from the Yao ethnic group. 那我们一起走到前面拿篮子去采茶吧。We are going to follow them together. 我们走就好了，一起去采茶。So you can check out their really beautiful ethnic clothing. They have mainly black color clothes with really great tassel on the back. Those ladies, they're from the Yao ethnic group in China. The Yao people used to be hunters and gatherers in China, and they have 3 million still living in China. And they live in the beautiful southern plains. We have Diamond who asked, what is the best tea for high blood pressure? That's a really good question. So this is a basket that they use to get tea. So right now it is still tea season in China, but it's nearly dry season. It is nearly dry season in the Chinese tea season. However, for our live stream today, they still agreed to pick some tea and show us. So for high blood pressure, usually we suggest that green tea is the best. However, any kind of tea is good for you. Tea is known for anti-acid, antioxidant, and tea is also very good for preserving protein in your skin as well. The tea that these people drink right now is helping them to live a very long and happy life. We have Kenny who said, it's been oolong tea time, and oolong is a great tea segment. Wait for me! So you can see that these are some really winding road to go, and we have Miss Wei from the local government here. We have Mr. Zhou here. He is the manager and CEO of this tea plant, and he had some really hard work put behind the tea. I was told that he actually has a very good team of research and scientists to tell us what this tea is good at. So you can see that these ladies are starting to pick tea. And guys, to tell you, for tea picking, 大姐慢一点，我看您是拿的哪边的茶。So usually they pick only the top of the tea because the top part is the most soft and new part. And let's go and check out other ladies and see how they're picking their tea. We have this lady right here. 大姐，你怎么称呼？叫什么名字？
我叫丹六。
丹六。So 丹六 is picking some new tea as well. Check out the tea she's picking. All very new and small leaves, and you can see she's getting very fast as well. All of these tea ladies, they used to live in strict poverty, but the tea plant have helped them start to getting work around their home rather than going outside to work. If you have any questions, you can let me know as well. We have more ladies up there to pick tea. We can go and show you each of their work as well. We have Francisco. Do they cut different kind of tea? Yes, they do cut different kind of tea. The different kinds of tea is all around China, but in here we have the Bama sweet tea, which is a specialty of this area. It's fresh. If the signal is not good, so you can refresh the video. And we had, are they dressed up? Abdul said, are they dressed up for your program or is it their regular dress? Actually, they are dressed up for our program, but their clothes, they have, most of them have one type of their ethnic clothing for big ceremonies or important events, which is one right now, and they wear it to show important guests, which is you guys. So let's see. 你叫什么名字？
是龙爱英。
龙阿姨。So 龙阿姨 is picking tea. 龙爱英 sorry. 龙爱英 is picking tea, and the tea that she picks is also from the top branch. So you can see that the tea they pick, 我帮您拿一点啊, is from the top, and then you just go up, and then you put it back in your plastic bag. If the tea is on the ground here, it is really hard to pick. You have to use more strength, and you can tell that this big tea leaf is not good for boiling or putting into your hot water to make tea. Let's see the lady up there. Let's see how we can go up. and she is picking more tea. 大姐，你叫什么名字？
跟妈姑。
跟妈姑。You can see that Genma is also picking tea, and the tea that she's picking, she's going from the top and cutting the very small pieces on the top. 给我们看一下你的篮子吧。You can see that on her plastic bag, she has a lot of fresh tea as well. And because the tea in Burma is very sweet, you can actually eat. You can actually taste the leaf. 你也吃一个吗？吃一个。You can actually, yeah.
甜。
一点点甜。And it is really sweet, like she said. All right, so you can see all of these ladies picking tea leaves, and it is time for me to answer your questions. Red basket, said Dale, looks very nice. Thank you to all these hard workers from Minnesota. Thank you, Francisco. 大姐，我们观众说谢谢你们工作得很认真。你可以说不用谢，不用谢。So they said, "You're welcome to you, Francisco." Rose said, "Hello, hello to you, Rose." And we had Elma. Tell Leah hi for me. Yes, Leah. Hello from Elma. Do they grow the black? And Leah wave back at you. Do they grow the tea that have a big meal? So this tea, Kenny, is called the Burma sweet tea. In China, we have 6 different types of tea. We have black tea, white tea, green tea, oolong tea, flower tea, and dark tea. This tea doesn't belong to any type of teas in China. It is a special plant that has been researched and produced to make sweet tea, natural sweetener, and also making medicine in the future. So you can see all of these ladies are already making a big harvest. Hello to Wanda. Kevin said great job. Chad said watching from Alabama. Great to see you from Alabama. We have Tuana from North Carolina. Great. We have Diamond said wow. Thank you, sir. If you have any questions, you can let me know as well. So where we are right now is the beautiful Burma County. And in this county, not only do they have beautiful tea, they also have really, really good climate. Climate is a deciding factor of tea as well. We have to have good soil and good sunshine, good water to produce good tea. So if you go around China, all across it, we have different types of tea. In this area, we produce sweet tea because the soil is good for this area. 你采了很多是吗？So you can see that. 请问你是叫什么名字？
我是龙小燕。
龙小燕。So 龙小燕 she has picked up a lot of tea. 给我们看一下，在镜头这边。And we have one more lady. She went all the way over there. We can follow her and see where she has got as well. Wow, we have so many people asking questions. Thank you. We have Dad from Alabama. We have Jason said, I love their outfits. 观众说特别喜欢你们的那个外面的外套。And Wanda said, hello Leah. We have Keel from Bonita. And we have Nicola said, 早上好 Lucy and everyone. Thank you so much. So let's see if we can pick up some tea ourselves. 大姐，我帮你一起弄好吗？我先拿这个给你看，谢谢。So I have grabbed the basket from her to practice tea picking myself. Remember again, we're from China Plus America. If you have any questions, you can let us know. And please like and share the video as much as you can. 慢一点，大姐，谢谢。So you can see that the tea she picks are all of reddish color. She didn't pick the tea with some green color because the green one is too not matured and it is hard to drink. So let's see who can pick fast. 1, 2, 3. Guys, if you come to China to a tea garden, you can try it on your own. It is not hard at all. So in 3 seconds, I have picked 3 different types of tea already. So let's give the basket back to her. 谢谢你。 and we will let them pick tea for another before back to check out what they do normally in the tea plant. Thank you for sharing. What time of year do they plant the tea, Chad? Great question. So the Burma sweet tea can be picked all through the year, and they only pick it once every month. Usually a tea plant can only be harvested twice a year, but for this special tea you can harvest them every month of the year. 大姐能再唱唱歌吗？哎，
那坡上可以吗？台上啊，
就在坡上唱可以。
不上的可以。晒晒的。
So I asked whether you want to hear the singing again. If you want to hear the singing again, you can leave in the comment section and let us know, and we will ask them kindly to show off their wonderful singing skills. All right, let's see if you have any more questions for us. The video has been frozen, so maybe we have to go to a better place. 大姐，那我们
有了，好了。
Wow, so let's see if they have picked up a lot of tea. Let's go from this way. 我们一起看看你们能不能一起站一起，然后给我们看看你们采了多少茶了。So let's see how many tea they have picked in just 10 minutes. We can see that Long Xiaoying has made a really good harvest. Long Aiying has made a good harvest as well. Thank you. 我们一起走吧。Guys, you can tell them congratulations for making a really big harvest during only 10 minutes. You can check out the beautiful nature in this area. Other than tea plant over there, we also have some really good crops. We have corns right here. It's actually quite small, but if you pick it up, woo, we have some corn. Follow the corn, please. And right there, guys, we have people planted some bok choy. However, because the bok choy, like the tea here, we do not put anti-pesticide, so it is being bite into different shapes. However, you can tell the way that it is very natural. A beautiful day right here to enjoy the nature and the beautiful tea plant. If you go behind me, you can see it's such a beautiful scenery. Love the countryside. Great work picking aunties. Thank you so very much. 我们一起往回走吧。先等一下，然后一起往回走吧。Let's see what you guys said. Tell the ladies they're doing a great job picking tea leaves. Yes, they are doing a great job. 我们观众都夸你们很漂亮，然后茶采得很好。So they're really happy for you to tell them good wishes. You can like and comment as well to share to your friend. I'm puffing because of the height of these plants. We also can see those things. Guys, how do you call this? Please let me know. We have this where we used to plot the field. I don't know whether they have put it here for us to use or what do they do here. In China, in the legend, we have a legendary animal that uses this kind of weapon as a tool as well. 我们拿这个是干什么的？除草，能给我们试试看？还有剪枝，
可以啊，
一起去还是？
一起去。
好的，谢谢。
谢谢。
那把这个放下，谢谢。So these aunties are also going to show us how they plot and help tea leaves grow better. So today we're going to learn a lot about tea leaves. 就在这边数就可以是吗？
还是九球那里啊？
都可以，在那个上面数也可以。
那里啊。
So they're going to go up to another area of the tea plants to show us how they get the pest out and how they get the tea leaves to grow better. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful culture. You are most welcome. Tea is my favorite drink. Caroline, thank you. So now, not only can you drink tea, you also get to know where tea grow and where your tea is from. Thank you for sharing, said Jim. You are most welcome. Hello from Oklahoma, beautiful country in your video. Thank you so much. Really good to see you in the land. Enjoy with all of them. Thank you so much, Raul. You can see that they are helping getting out all of the weeds from the tea plant. Let's see whether it's hard to do. Leah, catch it. 1, 2, catch.
Oh.
Good job, Leah. 我来试试看。
哪些啊？可以啊。
就是把杂草处理。
对啊，就这样子。
So guys, we can tell whether it's easy or hard. Oh, it is not easy work for a city person, but it is very enjoyable as well. I invite you to come and join me and do it together. 哇，我拿这么大一个怎么办呢？我这么大了，我把它扔掉还是怎么办？
放这里呗。
就放这边。
放这里。
She said I can leave it here and we will throw them out together at the same time. Let's see what you guys have said so far. So let me come close to the screen and you can hear me. I love the countryside. We have John who's here. Great to see you. Thank you, John. It's hot. The hole for digging. Thank you, James. Thank you for sharing. Two the ladies dress like this to work. It's very colorful, said Rob. Rob, they don't dress like this all the time, but they do wear it for special occasions. 大姐，能不能给他们看一下你的头饰？这个头上的。
可以。
So the headpiece is very beautiful. 我能拿下来一下吗？
可以。
So she said I can take it off. So this is actually a beaded head scarf.
挺好看的。
好看吗？
好看的。
And they're all saying that this is not bad. 要不然能不能把帽子给我一起戴上试试？
可以。
So now I'm starting to steal the headpiece.
葫芦娃。
Oh, so this is a headpiece. You can see it's sort of like a container with a white with a white sort of bow tie.
可以了，这样。
谢谢。And then
带吗？
and then inside you put this on, which acts like a stabilizer for the hat and also like two very big tassels around my ears. I can't really imagine working with this. Hi everyone, you can take a screenshot of this special moment of our show. This is from China Plus America of your host wearing two big tassels that may not be really matching to my style. And you can see this lady, she left, but she's having a scarf on her head. She actually has really long hair. So guys, what do you think I look? Looks very cute, thank you. Love your countryside. Love, you look very beautiful, thank you. I know you guys have been very kind. And I know how I look. Alright, so how does it look with my matching earring? Thank you so much. So I must give back the beautiful hat to its original owner. 大姐，我还给你吧。And she can wear it, and you can tell how it's best for the actual owner to wear it. 谢谢，还是你戴好看啊。
对，你戴也好看的。
哎呦 ，they're saying that you also wear it beautifully, which is very kind of them. 这个多长时间做出来的？
这个做了好长时间的。
哦、she said it took a very long time to make. 谢谢。现在能不能我们一起去看一下怎么样剪枝啊？
可以。
好，那一起拿回去。谢谢。So after plotting the field and digging the hole, they're going to show us how to cut the branches. It looks beautiful on you. Heather said your feet is frozen. If your feet is frozen, guys, please refresh the page because we are in a mountainside with not very good. Thank you for coming back, guys. The live feed can get interrupted because of the bad signal we have today. But if we don't, a lot of the good things come with a price. If we don't suffer the bad Wi-Fi condition, we won't be able to show you the exclusive view of the Yao people picking Bama sweet tea. Neat, said Julie. Thank you. You kind of remind me of Li Ziqi. Thank you. I didn't know you guys watch Li Ziqi. I am a big fan of her video as well, and I love showing you guys countryside. Follow us and you can get more of the Chinese countryside as well. 大姐，你在干什么？剪枝是吗？
是剪枝的。
这个不好的枝剪掉吗？
是剪掉的，到底要把它剪出来。
哦 so she cut some bad tree branches for the new ones to grow. You can see these ladies over there, they're also doing the same work. I want a hat, it's very neat, said Julie. Maybe put an order in and then they could make one for you. 啊，打喷嚏了，太呛了。没关系，没关系，感冒了，我也感冒了。So we had someone who sneezed and she's really shy and she covered her mouth to smile and she still found it really funny. 没事，那我来剪一个试试嘛。So this is the tool. How do you guys call this tool? Let me know in the comment section. And we will cut it. 请问剪这个还是剪哪一个好？
这个哪个高点呢？
哦、so you cut the one that is tall. 这个可以剪吗？
可以剪这里去。
So she said. So you can see I cut it from where the branches meet. Oh, and it's actually quite easy to cut. So you guys, this is the tool that helps tea leaves to grow more healthy. I love her, said Ronan. 大姐，我们有美国观众说很爱你，谢谢。So she said thank you. So we throw the tea leaves that we caught from over there. It's pruning shears. Thank you, Jessie. You're teaching me a lot of new words today, guys. Which is this craft? So Desiree, this craft is from the Chinese Yao Ethnic group. All of the ladies you saw. Only one is less than 40 years old, but a lot of them is around 40 or 50 years old. Can you tell that they are 40 or 50 years old from their skin and from the flexibility of their movement, they are actually getting the essence of the beautiful place and become very young and live a really happy life. So let's go back together. Go check one of their houses and see how they're living. 大姐，我们回去吧，一起。走喽，走喽。So we are leaving the field now because we have showed you a lot of different skills of tea. We have sang the song, we have cut and tasted some little tea leaves. And right now we are going to go back and show you guys how this tea plant have helped them getting a better life. And what is a better way of showing their life than visiting one of their homes? So let's go together. One thing I have to tell you guys is, because we are in a small and exclusive hill, the way to go into any houses or dwellings are quite far away. So we have some small and very narrow roads we have to hike together. So let's go on a hike with me. And with these beautiful ladies, we're going on a hike to their homes together. Who is with me? You can put your hand up in the comment section, or you can say yes in the comment section. He said, yes, they're very, very nice. We have Roland said, I love these tools and love the hats they are on. Thank you. We love them too. God bless you. And Julie said, there's so much to learn. Yes, let's go on a hike and I will tell you all about our tea culture. 一起走吧。走了，走了，走走走，我们一起回去好吗？ So they're going back together and they didn't forget to pick up their tools together. So each one of them will get a tool and a scissors to go back together. Let's see what you guys have said so far. Barbara said, exercise keeps you very young. Boris said, they're so beautiful. Yes, I do agree with you. You can see on the beautiful mountainside, we have really lovely flowers too. Once the plant is over. Once the tea garden is becoming more established, we are going to have one tea plant with one flower plant, one tea plant with one flower plant. They are going to plant it this way because in the future, the Bama Sweet Tea Company is going to make this whole area a garden and a resort for people to come and camp, pick tea, drink tea, eat very healthy food, and enjoy singing and hanging out with these beautiful women from the Yao ethnic group. And a lot of guys in China are starting to appreciate healthy life as well. If you go over there, what we are showing you right now is actually banana leaves. So this is to taste that we are actually in the south of China, because you can see all of these bananas hanging on the tree. They're actually wild bananas. Any of you guys love bananas? You can let me know as well. So Edward said, hardworking ladies. Yes, you're right. They're very hardworking. Thank you for the live chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mike. Where do you live in the US and how do you like to drink your tea? Please let me know. We have Abu said, how are they making tea? So the way they're making tea, we will show you very soon. They boil tea or they put tea in the leaves. We have Wanda said, are we still in Bama? Yes, we are. These 2 days we are in Bama and we are telling you about the beautiful culture in Bama. Soon, we will start to talk about the Chinese tea culture. So if you guys have any questions, you can let me know as well. How many people know how many years have people in China enjoyed tea? You can leave your answer in the comment section. How many years have the people in China enjoyed drinking tea and enjoyed our tea culture? Please let me know in the comment section. 走喽，走喽，一起走，一起走。You can see when they're walking, most of the people living in the south mountainous area in China's Guangxi, they are not very tall, but they are very flexible. Let's keep going. So boys are not working? No, that's not true, because these ladies, their husbands usually work in different fields or their own family field, but they work in the tea plant. The reason they work in the tea plant is that the tea plant doesn't cost a lot of body labor to do, so that's why they work in the tea plant. And now we're going on a very narrow road. Oh, and quite slippery as well.
Thank you.
Okay, let's keep going. Sometimes green tea. Roland, thank you for your answer. 5,000 years. Yes, roughly 5,000 years. According to history, the recorded history says that China actually enjoyed making tea for 4,000 years. Let's see. 4,000 years, is that how long? Yes, Ren, that is how long China has enjoyed drinking tea. So we have a story to share with you. Legend said that the first tea was discovered by a Chinese emperor by the name of Shen Nong. If you translate it, it means magical peasants. So this emperor, his name is Shen Nong. The legend said that he has a crystal stomach. So his stomach is transparent, and you can see how different ingredients work together in his stomach. And his hobby is to taste all kinds of different herbs and to write down which herb is good for the human body. So he's kind of like the ancestor of the Chinese herb medicine. Once Shen Nong has stepped into a gutter, because you can see the road we're walking is actually quite narrow. It's like a good hike. So back to my story. The Emperor Shen Nong, he once went to a mountain to taste different herbs, and he accidentally ate a herb that is rather poisonous, and he lay down on the ground feeling very tired, and he thought he will soon come into a coma. And at this time, some gentle breeze through some tea plants, and a few drops of tea leaves came into his mouth. After chewing the tea leaves, he soon was refreshed and becoming very energized again. And he watched how tea leaves came into his crystal stomach and cleaned out all of the toxic in his stomach. So he then remembered this type of leaves, and he called it tea and brought it back to his kingdom in China. And then the tea drinking culture have started from then, from Shen Nong tasting the tea plant. Let's see what you have said. Forming organic or chemical. Actually, the tea in China, most of them are still very organic. Like the Bama tea we just saw, they don't use pesticide, and they grow it in a very natural place. Is there a big spiders out there or snakes? Said Rain. Actually, we did not see any spiders or snakes. Let's look closely. No, we did not see any, but those white flower petals is actually from a local oil seed plant. If we see a big oil petal, I will show you as well. old are these ladies? Wanda. Well, although it is not custom to ask a lady's age in China or in the US, we will tell you because I know they won't be very shy to show you. Let's see. 请问您多大呀？
我49岁。
49. So our first lady over here, she is 49 years old. And let's ask our second lady. 请问您多大呀？48. So she is 48 years old, but she looks very young. 观众说你们看起来很年轻。请问您多大
37了。
37, 37, and looking like a 20-year-old. 看起来像20几岁。请问您是多大？
我45岁。
啊，49。
45。
45。
45。
49。
5。
45. Oh, 45. 45 years old and also looking very young as well. 请问您多
59。
59 years old. So we have showed you the age of the ladies. They are proof of good living habits, getting a very young, healthy. Jessie said they are not able to speak English. That's true. They are not good with English, and they don't actually use much Mandarin, which is the official language in China. They speak the local dialect. However, they are very nice to converse with. Beautiful ladies. Thank you, Richard. Nick said you love ginseng or green tea. I am the same. I love ginseng and green tea as well. So in China, not only we have tea, different types of tea, we also have a lot of tea culture. If you guys know that China has had tea for 4,000 years, but England, the country that is famous for drinking tea, only had tea from 1615, so a lot shorter than China. And the tea that England, Britain has is actually exported or imported from the East Indian Company, and they got their tea drinking from India. And I'm puffing right now because of the big hike, but let's see if you guys can give us some encouragement for us to keep going. Hi everyone, said Mimi. Thank you, Mimi, for coming to us. We are from China Pass, America, and today we are deep in the mountains of Bama in South China's Guangxi, and we're with a group of ladies from the Yao ethnic group, a hunter and gatherer group, in the mountain, and they're working in the tea fields. We are telling you all about the Chinese tea culture, which is 4,000 years old, a lot older than Britain. Similar to India, there's some different theory to say whether tea is from China or from India. I would say that maybe both countries, being ancient civilizations, have gotten tea around the same time, but the tea that we drink is quite different. For example, in China, when we drink tea, we do not put milk in the tea. We drink clean, crisp tea. But in India or in England, New Zealand, Australia, people like to drink tea with milk. How do you like it? Let me know. I have seen something really cool. So, 您走吧。谢谢。这边是那个茶哈。So, what is this, guys? Have you ever seen this before? You can see this actually looks like a chestnut. This looks like chestnut, but this is actually the white tea oil seed. You can see all of these seeds that cracked out are, sorry, I dropped one, are oil seed. And this is a specialty of the Bama region as well. Come with me, I will tell you more about it. So the Bama white tea oil is a kind of oil that is similar to olive oil. When we use this oil, we can't heat it in a very high temperature. You only can use the Bama white tea oil into salad or other things. But the tea is also very organic, and it is a local anti-poverty industry as well. People work in the tea, the oil fields, and actually oil seed fields, and they can help paying for children's tuition and all the other things. All right, haven't read your comments for a long time. Silva said, amazing ladies. Yes, I agree, they are amazing. I would love to be there, said Mimi. Thanks so much. You, no worries, Desiree. I will reply to your question as best as I can. They've discovered the fountain of youth. Heather, you're so poetic. That's an amazing thing to say. Do other women speak English as well as you do? Charlie is sorry they don't. However, if you have any questions, I can still tell them to translate to you as well. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening or have a good day. Thank you so much, Wanda, for your well wishes. Exercise keeps you young, said Barbara. Boris said, how beautiful. I do agree with you. They're all looking very young. I love the hats, said Marian. I love their hats as well. Do foreign tourists travel there also? Tia, great question. So guys, if you want to travel to Bama, what you can do is, if you want to travel to this area, what you can do is you can come with me. What you can do is you can take a plane from where you are to Nanning, which is the capital of the Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region, and afterwards you can take a bus or a train to this area, which is Bama, about 2 hours. However, it is best if you have someone who can speak Mandarin to travel with you. Otherwise, buying ticket could be a little bit hard. However, with now the translation application on your phone, it could also be very easy as well. Guys, you can see right here, because we are in very deep in the mountain, we have such a big bamboo sheet. This bamboo sheet can give us this big bamboo that is as big as a bucket if you cut them. So bamboo here can be cut and made into boats, and also they have some really big plants over here, big leaves. They say that these kind of big leaves are used to make leafy sticky rice pudding that this area, which is salty. You can see a lot of big tea drink and leaves are shattered on the ground. Raul said, hola, hola back to you. Betty said it comes from a cow. That's funny. Mimi's from Puerto Rico. That's great. Great to see you from Puerto Rico, and thank you for joining our live stream. Do you guys enjoy drinking tea, and what kind of tea do you drink? You can still leave in the comment section and let me know. We have the Bama sweet tea here, which is quite different, and just now we went through a hike and now we are in a countryside. So these are the usual 3-story houses that the people in this village, Lanting village in Bama, like to build. You can see their idea of a great home is similar to what you guys have in the US, a small or big vegetable patch, a 3-story house. And the funny thing is, they have a 3-story house. They live on the first one, and the second 2 are usually empty, waiting for renovation. Let's see what these ladies are doing right now. 他们是不是把东西放旁边，然后看一个人家外面看着？可以。好，谢谢。So they're going to put the tool on the tree. You can see how they're hanging the tool on the tree or around the tree.
开门。
And we're going with this lady to her house. 好的，我们在门口看一下，里面可能有点信号不好。So we're going from the tea field to this lady's beautiful house. I hear rooster, said Ren. Yes, there are roosters over here too. That is an old building. Hi Thomas from Atlanta. Mimi said it's so cool in the USA. It's morning in China. And yes, Mimi, not only it's cool. We're actually on Tuesday when you guys are still on Monday. So if we go inside, the signal might get cut off. 有灯可以开一下吗？谢谢。In China, we have a really cool household. They have 1 and 2, the 2 couplets here, and the couplets are for good luck. And if we go inside, you can see her really nice and clean home. 再门口一点，因为到里面可能信号就不好。So this is her home, and she really welcomes everyone to come in next time and have a good look into her house. In there we have.
对，坐位置，你站。
In there we have another tool that they use to get tea. This is another bigger basket, and we can wear it this way. So this is when they have a lot of tea, they will hold the basket like this. 自己做的还是？
是啊，自己做的。
自己做的。She actually made it herself, and it is really, really heavy but very sturdy too. 谢谢。
不用谢。
谢谢，那我们先走了。好，再见。
下天了。
哦，没关系，回来再做。再见。
再见，
拜拜。谢谢你们，再见。谢谢。So we're telling them thank you and goodbye for now. You can see these ladies are so hardworking. Other than picking tea, they also grow small chili plant in here, spring onion, and on your right, they have some more bok choy plants as well. Also, if you go up, I don't know whether the sun is shining in your eyes, but if you look up, they have some papaya that is grown on these trees. Leah is making a face when I say papaya. This is papaya mugua in the tree. Okay, we're now going back to the tea base to see how the tea is boiled and drink with a professional that will be performing for us. 我们现在回去基地那边吗？
那几样不要去了吧？
不用了。
不用了，我们就回去吧。
回去，好的。
手机给你。
So let's go back to the tea base to see how tea is boiled. 从哪里去比较快一点？
那我就走这个几下吧，这昨天
我们走过去就可以了。
几下就快进。
Okay, let's walk.
你们这样吧，下午
Let's go for another hike, guys. How heavy is the basket? It will get with all the leaves. Kenny, sorry, I don't have a measurement for you, but I can guess it will be very, very heavy. You can see all of this wild bamboo grow all in a bunch in this forest. And over there, with their hard work, they have been able to bought some cars and trucks. And yesterday when we visited, they were also sunning some cones over there too. If you drink too much sassafras, you will get a migraine. I Gabriella, but I have read about it. Drinking tea is actually helpful to get rid of migraine. So maybe you can try that later. And guys, a tip for you to drink tea is that the best time to drink tea is after your meal. So please don't drink tea when your stomach is empty. Only do it when you finished a meal. And for new people who just came in, we're talking about tea, and tea culture in China from China Plus America. You can like and share this video as much as you can. Can you guys see a horse inside the yard? Because we're in a mountainous area, horses are mostly used for transport in this area too. And if we go up that way, we will go into the tea base. Let's see who will be able to make this trip. Whether Leo or I will go first. Okay, Leo will go first, and she will. It's really hard work to do because with a stabilizer as well. Durian, how about papaya salad? So Kenny, in this area they do grow durian and papaya. We haven't seen a durian tree. Papaya is everywhere. Oh, we have someone from Arizona, Brian. Brian, do you get tea from the Arizona desert? Let me know, do you get it? Or do you buy it from local supermarket? It's a necessity, the mother of all inventions, said Stan. Thank you. That is such a cool thing to say. And in here, someone, I think Ryan said, I heard rooster. So actually, oh, I can see a big rooster inside over there. Let's go. Rooster, here we come. Come. Are you okay, Leah? So there's a big rooster inside and he's 金鸡独立, sticking out with one leg. We have a saying in China, 金鸡独立, which is what this rooster is doing. Alright, we're getting close to the tea plant. Let's keep going and I can tell you more about the Chinese tea. Oh, I'm having a little bit of a problem getting your questions. So please keep sending them in. And I will try to refresh my page as best as I can and see if I can get your questions. Otherwise, I have to read it from the screen over there. Great, now signal is back. Hi, welcome back guys. Now we're going to go up this winding road up to the tea base, and today is a big hike day. These are some really interesting fruits on this plant. I wonder if any of you have seen it before. I have not. Actually, I heard that these are mango trees. Mango is another specialty in this area too. So it is very soft. In China, you have mango, you have papaya as well. How is your tea different? So, cup. In China, tea drinking is very particular because not only do we have tea leaves, we have different types of tea leaves, loose tea leaves, tea leaf cakes. Each one has a different style and flavor. And at the same time, in China, different regions drink tea differently. So in the Guangxi area, which is near Hong Kong, people love oolong tea. And in the area near Shanghai, people love green tea. In north side of China, people love to put milk in the tea, like in Inner Mongolia. And in this area of China, people love drinking flower tea as well. So let's see if I can see your comment right now. Ah, great. Finally, I get your comments. Yeah, my signal is back. So where we are seeing is the tea base of the company. It used to be a small primary school of the countryside, but they have made it into a tea base for the staff and the ladies to work. Hello, doggy, doggy. 这是
非要了，非要了。
没事。
叫什么名字？这个叫来福是吧？旺财。
来福。这个来福，这个旺财，那个旺财，这个来福。
So here you can see that the ladies have already put their tea leaves there, and we have Miss Lee here. Hello. Miss Lee will be showing us how tea is made in a minute. You can see, guys, all over here. Let's show you. All through here, those big baskets are the baskets that they will put tea leaves on it to dry. And after you dry the tea leaves, they will put it over there. If you see from the camera, they will put it over there to cook as well. And these are tea from here too. So I guess Miss Lee is quite busy, and let's see if we have water and we can do it together. Beautiful country. Thank you, Kenny. Mango is good. You're welcome. China is a beautiful country. Thank you so much. Everywhere you go in Asia, they have chickens. Yes, that's right. Let me try that later, said Kenny. Thank you. Ooh. So guys, you can see this is the tea leaf that has been sun-dried and cured. It looks quite different from the tea that we had before. And here we have Mrs. Lee. Say hello. Hello. So Miss Lee will show us how she will boil the tea first. She scoops a little bit into the container. So she is letting the tea breathe. Oh. And then she's going to get some hot water for the tea to boil. In China, different container of tea is of different use as well. Some tea leaves is better to be put in wooden equipment, and some tea leaves is better to be put into others, like glass container and other containers too. So this is 头泡茶, which is the first drop of water. For the first drop of water from the tea leaves, what you need to do is to clean the tea caps with the first group of tea water. And you don't drink it just yet. And now she is adding water one more time. And the second time you add water, can you guess if we should drink it or not? So this is the second round of water. And she's using, sort of like using coffee, she's using an infuser to take out the small bits in tea leaf. Chinese tea, will it expire? I have not heard of it. Actually, we don't drink very new tea, but tea should not expire very soon. It is a very nice and meditative experience to make tea as well. So the second part of the tea, she is drinking it. So next time when you make tea, remember the first part, do not drink it. You only drink it from the second part. 谢谢. And to be polite, you can receive it with both of your hands. And when you drink tea, remember you smell it first. It's like tasting red wine. You smell it first, and the smell is really good. And after you taste it, the tea is very sweet as well, because this type of tea is the Bama sweet tea. So it has a sweetness in your mouth. And you can see the infuser, we have to use it because there are already some bits that we don't need inside. The third thing you have to do is after you drink the tea, you have a look at the color of the tea. This tea has a brownish color, which is really, really nice. And it's really clean rather than having small items inside. And after you drink it, you will taste the inside of the tea, which is really nice. It's a little bit hot, but Leah, would you like to try it?
Thank you.
My colleague Leah behind the camera, she loves tea and she will try it as well. And another thing I want to show you guys is, in China, because the tea culture has had more than 4,000 years. 我们一起来用茶叶摆一个茶字给观众看一下好吗？ I want to show you how the word tea is written in China. Let's put it in here. So we have tea leaves, and we're using tea leaves to write tea in Chinese. It will be the first time you guys know how to write tea in Chinese. Chinese girls are beautiful, thank you, because we drink tea. So Miss Li is helping us to write the word tea in Chinese with her tea leaves. And in China, because tea has had a very long tradition, we do use tea leaves for other art. For example, you can use tea stand to paint, and you can use tea leaves to put in your medicine, and also cooking in soup as well. When she's doing it, I want to read you a poem that in China we wrote about tea, and to tell you about how important tea is in China. So, the tea poetry in China goes like this: 千挑万选白云间, which means all the time, we drink tea, and the tea we have picked up from the clouds. 千挑万选白云间, 铜锅焙炒柴火间, 泥壶醇香天师去, 瓷瓮碧翠沁幽欢. So this is a poem that in China people have written about drinking tea, and if you translate it, it means from the clouds in the mountainside we pick up tea, and we use fire to boil it, and afterwards we use really cool containers to make the tea, and after we drink tea we forget all about our happiness and unhappiness. Oh, that's okay. So let's try one more time. We will.
等一下，我们这有 A4 的。要不然你摆一个英文的题嘛。
So tea. In Chinese, looks like this.
不是，把它先写一个字，草字汉字放一个，然后再摆。好，这给它看汉字行吗？倒过来你拿这个本子出来，拿张纸。
然后再打上去。
但它没有直观的感觉。
And you add the word like this. And you have 2 dots over here. Oh, Also, I think in different cultures, there's also a way of using tea leaves to tell fortune. However, it is not something that people do in China. Tea leaves do not tell fortune in China, but maybe that is something that people have used later on when they drink tea. Hello to James, said Mark. Thank you, Mark, for saying hello to James. Give them an extra hug for me. Yes, I will, definitely. I'm sure somewhere in the world there are tea leaves sitting at someone's house that goes back in a long time. Well, tea leaves we shouldn't leave tea leaves for a long time and not drink it. However, it does have a long keeping date. That's very nice. And we had Peter said, how long can you keep tea in storage? Well, we can ask the expert. 李老师，请问那个茶在保存能保存多长时间？
就是原则上来说，它是那个是没有保质期的，但是我们在做的时候，我们的保质期是36个月。
So Miss Lee said, usually we don't say there's an expiry date for tea, but the advice is you keep it for 3 years. And after 3, so finish it within 3 years. So guys, this is how to write the word tea in Chinese. You can see it looks like a grass and a person is drinking tea from the wood. So the tea leaves can be taken out from the wood. And let's sprinkle some tea leaves together and make the word tea together. And I hope that from this episode you can tell how much the Chinese people love tea and can drink tea and remember the tradition as well. And guys, remember 3 years for tea. This looks like tea art. Thank you, Kenny. A lot of people drink tea with just warm water and let it sit for a bit. So yes, for tea, you need to drink it with warm water, and you can keep adding boiled water when the cup is empty. For example, for this cup, if I drink half of it, then I need to add more into it. So yeah, now we have a finished writing of tea, putting together with tea leaves. And I want to say today that 有没有那个包装好的给我们看一下的？有。Last of all, I will show you the package that they have, and I wonder whether they have put it here as well. We have Rory said hello from California, great to see you. We have Regina said hello. And we have Kenny who said tea is very good and I love tea. Mark said I love tea as well. Remember that we are from China plus America. And I'm waiting for, maybe we can show you this when we're waiting. So over there, they're using this big container to make some tea food. So this is the tea leaves that have already been cleaned. And afterwards, they're going to put it in a big pot to make soup with tea. 这里面是什么？
水。水。
煮的水是吗？
对。
好。Okay, so last of all, follow me, please. So this is. This is the tea package that they have. And you can see it is really exquisite. Bama sweet tea. It is really exquisite. You have 2 containers of tea, only 5 grams in each of the cup. Like this. And they have even put a measured container inside here for you. And afterwards, you can use the container to make tea as well as drinking from here. What is the texture of the tea you're drinking? The taste is really soft and is quite sweet. I love tea, one of my favorite drinks, said Mark. So thank you everyone today for following us on a journey of tea of the Yao Antique Group ladies and with how to make tea inside the tea base. Thank you very much and we'll be back tomorrow. Please drink some tea for me tonight. Bye bye from Lucy and Leah. Have a good tea afternoon and tea night.